This woman has no idea that her son has just committed a brutal murder. Her name is Stephanie Goldammer, and she's sitting in an interrogation room as detectives arrive at her home with shocking questions. Just hours earlier, her son, Godejohn, had done the unthinkable, traveling hundreds of miles to kill a woman he had never truly known. But did Stephanie have any idea this was coming? Did she know about the secret relationship, the murder plot, or the dark motive that led her son to take someone's life? What detectives would uncover next wasn't just a murder case. It was a twisted story of manipulation, deception, abuse, obsession, and a mother-daughter relationship so disturbing that it would shock the entire world. This is the case of Dee Dee Blanchard, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, and Godejohn.
Thank you for coming. I bet you're wanting your phone back.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you just a little bit about what's going on, okay? As you know, Nicholas was charged with first-degree murder and armed criminal action. And what happened is he got a bus ticket and he came to Springfield, which is where I live and work. And he and Gypsy conspired to kill her mother. He stabbed her numerous times in the back while she slept in her bed. They cleaned up the area. He had a hotel room.
They cleaned up. It was all like.
They cleaned up some blood that was in the house. They got a hotel room. They hung out until they can get the bus ticket to come back here. Things that were recovered from your house. And did they leave you a list to tell you the things that were recovered?
No.
Okay. I don't know what the laws are here, but like when we do a search warrant where I live, we have to leave a list of everything that we took.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that your husband might remember is that recently Nicholas received a package in the mail.
Yeah, okay. I don't know about it, but if he says, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and that was the knife that he had stabbed her to death. They mailed it from their house there to your house.
Are you serious?
Yes, ma'am. And that was located in your house.
It's just, my son has never done anything violent, so it's like.
That's what
for
he
her,
said.
Oh my God.
He said that he's never. What do you think about this?
I don't know. I know that once he started going down there, we always keep a close watch on him because he has. And that's
Is
why
he being
lives
diagnosed with? Okay.
So that's why we kind of, treat him like when he was last doctor I talked to, they said his mind is probably always going to be 15, 16, right around there.
Okay.
So we always try to keep a close watch on him. When he said he wanted to go down there, I was a basket case. I'm like, you've never been out on your own, you know what I mean? So, the last time he didn't tell us though.
Okay.
He got a cab and never said anything to us, and I saw a taxi pull up in my driveway.
Okay.
And I ran out there right as he was loading his stuff, and I'm like, where are you going? He's like, well, I didn't think you were going to let me go. I'm like, well, why would, it's not okay for you to just take off. You don't tell us where you're going. So he's never done anything like this. Nothing violent, you know what I mean? That's why I'm in shock.
Okay.
I
think he's madly in love with this girl.
I know. It's like, even when I tried to talk to him about, there's plenty of girls out there. You're a good looking kid. Why don't you meet a girl at church or something, He just, that's the way it works though. When you have what he has, it's like your mind focuses on one thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, ma'am.
So, I never thought he'd do something like this though.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just trying to hold it together because I don't want to lose it right now.
I know.
I have a little boy at home.
I know.
And trying to explain to him, hey, you're going to see your brother again. Or, you know what I mean? It's like.
Does he have many friends?
Nick?
Yeah.
He hangs out with his cousin, but his cousin's a good kid.
Okay.
They're good kids. They don't.
Did his cousin know anything about this?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, she's like an angel.
Is he in shock over this?
I don't know if his cousin knows. I haven't had my phone.
Okay.
They threw me down on the ground, took us to the school, and I haven't talked to anybody.
Okay.
I just called my work today, and nobody knew.
Okay.
Nobody knew what happened, thank God, but I don't know. How are we, just for us to get down there to see him or trial or whatever? I mean, someone can
This
make
is what's
contact
going to
with us?
happen. He'll be presented with some paperwork for extradition.
Okay.
The way he talks, he's gonna sign papers to be extradited.
Okay.
He'll be taken back to Missouri.
Okay.
Once he's in Missouri, he'll be at the Greene County Jail in Springfield, Missouri, and that's where his trial will be and everything will be there
Okay.
in that
I mean,
area.
will someone be in contact with us? So we.
He's an adult. He'll have to make contact with you
Okay.
himself.
Okay.
He will have like phone access and things like that in our county. I don't know what they do here.
Right.
He'll be here for at least 30 to 90 days.
Okay.
So you might get with this county and make arrangements for visits and stuff like
Okay.
that. He didn't want you to know, he said that you would be a basket case, is his words,
Yeah.
and that he said that to make sure that we let you know that he loves you. And I told him that we would. And he's really in love with this gypsy. And he did tell me, I interviewed him for a long time, and he told me that that he did it because he loves her and he wants to be with her, and he thought this was the only way that they could do that. So
That's the thing that sucks, is that he's such a good kid. He's a good kid. He's not, he's definitely not built for prison. I'm just in shock. There's no way we would have tied him to his bed.
yeah.
Even when that cab pulled up, I just got this feeling, where's he going?
What did you think about Gypsy?
It was weird because when I picked him up from the bus station,
What day did you pick him up?
I want to say his ticket he told me was for Thursday morning, but like my husband said, he thought it was the next day, so maybe I could have got it wrong.
Okay.
But I even asked her, "How's your mom doing? How was your because I was told she was in a homeless shelter. Her mom kicked her out, so I asked her how her mom was doing. This might have been the first thing I asked her, and no big deal. They acted like nothing. Oh, we just don't see eye to eye, And then, how did the conversation go? It wasn't real long, but she kept saying, "Oh, ma'am, I'm a good, I'll clean and I'll get a job." And I'm thinking to myself, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? What are you talking about? I thought you'd maybe stay here for a week or something. I don't know. But, so it wasn't, I don't know, my husband said when I was at work, she came down and made food. It was just weird.
Did she ever say anything or do anything that made you question anything about
No, because they just kind of hung out in the next room and
her? Okay.
whatever, watched TV or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't even, it's incomprehensible what's going on right now. I haven't even talked to any of my family members.
So when was he diagnosed with
Oh, he's had it since he was a kid.
Did he graduate high school?
He did.
Okay, from where?
Nathan Hale.
Okay.
He's from West Dallas.
Okay. Did he go to any college?
No, he did take computer courses, but as far as a college enrollment, no.
Okay. Has he ever lived outside the home?
No.
Okay. Okay.
I mean,
He says he gets lonely quick. Is that true? He says he.
I guess he's been talking to her for a couple of years that I know of.
Okay, talking to this gypsy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but we always try to talk to him about dating someone around here, or
Yeah.
because one of my friends let me know something was on Facebook about her, saying she was trying to get pregnant.
Oh.
I'm like, are you kidding me? I had a long conversation with her about it. I was like, are you kidding me? What? I mean, that freaked me out right there. I mean,
Do you think that she was trying to get pregnant?
I don't know.
We should probably give her a pregnancy test on.
Oh my God. I guess.
Yeah,
I
I'll
mean,
let them know
you
there.
Look at her Facebook account. It's on there.
Okay. What was the name on her Facebook?
There were a couple of them, but their names are together on one of them. You know what? I could probably pull it up on my phone.
Yeah, if you don't mind. That might help us
I can't
out.
believe that. I don't know. I'm just in shock. Let me go on mine. No internet connection. You know what? It's I would just go under Gypsy, Nicholas Rose, or their names together. There's I know Nicholas is in there and I know Gypsy's in there and I think Rose might be in there.
Okay.
It's like they had
What was the Rose? Is that her?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I know, I know nothing about her. All I know is that I said, the first time I went down there, I said, Nick, you can't, if a parent doesn't want you around their kid, that's the way it is, that's her parent.
Yeah.
What do I teach you about respect? You have to respect people. And
How old do you think she is?
I was told she was 19.
Okay.
How old is she?
Well, we have information. She's 17, 19, and 23. So, the problem is that I'll just tell you. I don't know if you've seen the news media. Did you see
I won't
Springfield?
even turn the TV on.
Okay. Well, this is the situation with Gypsy, is that her mom, it's my understanding her mom had her pretend like she was like 16 years old, and they would push her around in a wheelchair and pretend like she couldn't walk. And this went on for many of years. And she would wear a mask and hats and tell them that she was going to treatment, and they would raise thousands of dollars for her and her family. But actually, am I correct in saying she walks just fine?
Yeah.
She walks up and down the stairs.
The stairs to our house, they go straight up.
And she walks up and down those just fine.
Yeah, I mean, if she would have fell down, I would have helped her up or something. But
Right.
she was walking. When I picked them up from the bus station, she was walking.
Yeah. So for years, they pretended like she couldn't walk and pretend like she was ill, and
just to collect benefits.
I'm not really sure why, but they would do, our community would do fundraisers for them.
Wow.
So that's something you're going to see in the media. Our sheriff just made a media announcement about that, because to let our families in our area were so concerned, because these were supposedly really Christian people, and here they're missing, and then come to find out mom's dead, and then come to find out now Nick's the one that stabbed her, and so what's his cousin's name?
Ricky.
Ricky. Would I be able to speak with Ricky? Does he live around the area, or?
He lives in, I'm
Okay,
telling you right now, there's no way that, absolutely not with Ricky. He's like.
Do you think Ricky even knows anything about this at all?
No, absolutely not. Ricky's an angel.
Okay.
He has a heart problem. He just goes to work and comes home. He's a great kid.
How old is he?
Him and Quinn, I'm talking about my younger son. Him and Nick are pretty close to the same age, but no, Ricky's an angel.
Okay.
Absolute angel.
Is there a phone number where I can call him?
Let me see if, oh my God, he's probably going to be in shock too. He's got to be on here.
I don't want to give him a heart attack if he has heart conditions, but.
414. These are so bad. 336.
Okay.
It's right there.
8157. Okay. I may give him a call tonight and talk to him.
Yeah, I mean, you might have to console him, because they are really close, because they're both,
Is that your side of the family or his dad's side?
His dad's side.
Where does his dad live?
His dad lives in West Dallas, which
You
is
spell
right
that
outside
for
of
me?
Milwaukee. West. And then Alice is Allis.
And what's his dad's name?
Bob.
And where did the Curry come in?
That is my maiden name.
Okay.
And his dad's last name is Godejohn, so.
Did he change it, or?
I don't know. When he was born, I gave him my name.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't know what he did. I don't know.
Do you know if Godejohn's his legal name?
It very well might be. But all I know is that I don't think he changed it legally. On his birth certificate, it's my name.
Okay. Birth certificate's Curry?
Yep.
Okay.
How is he doing? I mean, is he like, I don't know, I mean,
He
I
knows.
can see him trying to hurt himself or something. Not just because he can't take pressure. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Has he ever tried to hurt himself before?
No, but he gets really upset even when you have a normal conversation with him and there's like, you're trying to tell him something, you're scolding him about something, he just can't take pressure.
And what does he do when that?
Just gets really huffy and puffy and like a kid would.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
He is, he knows what he's done is wrong.
Yeah.
He knows that, he says that he would have never hurt anyone if it wasn't for Gypsy and his
Absolutely.
love for Gypsy. He says she wanted him to do it. But he's doing fine. He cried a lot today when I spoke with him briefly. I had to tell him about the warrants and stuff, and he cried a lot. Not necessarily about the charges. He's like, okay. He appears okay with that part of it, but the part that he's never going to get to see Gypsy again or you or whatever.
So she amazingly got in his head pretty well. Like,
so those things he's struggling with, you know. I tried to explain to him everything I could. He took great comfort in knowing that I'll be where he's going in Missouri, because he says that way he could reach out and talk to someone, and I will.
Absolutely.
I am a detective, I am law enforcement, but I also am a mom, and I have a heart, and he's going to be there, and if he wishes to speak with me, he just fills out a little form. I explained all that to him, what he needs to do to talk to me.
Okay.
And so I anticipate he'll probably do that once he gets there.
Okay.
I don't know, you know. It's just a horrible situation.
They
came up with a story of how this happened. Or they came up with a story, but their story didn't take too long to figure out was wrong, because we had plenty of evidence to counter everything that they tried to say at first. But it didn't, not too much longer. He just told what happened.
So how do you, does she have like a record or anything?
No, she's never been in trouble ever. And it's my understanding he's only been in trouble about the McDonald's incident.
Yeah.
That's all I could find.
Right.
Is that the only time?
That's the only time.
Do you have a way for me to get a hold of Bob?
I can give you his parents' number.
Okay.
It's area code 414
Okay.
258
Okay.
2948.
And now your last name's, what is that?
Goldammer.
Is it like gold?
It's like gold, yep. Hammer without the H, sorry.
Oh. So like gold.
Amber. Yeah.
And what's your date of birth, Stephanie?
5/28/69.
All right. And your soc? Okay. I just need that's my report. And when's the last time you seen Bob?
His dad?
Yeah.
Gosh. Maybe a month and a half. He would go visit him.
Okay. How does he get there? Does he drive or?
We'll usually he'll get a ride, like Grandpa will come pick him up.
Okay.
Or we'll drive him and we'll pick him up.
Okay. You think he would have told Bob about anything that he knows?
Absolutely not.
Have you talked to Bob and told Bob
No,
what's
I
going
haven't
on?
had my phone.
Oh yeah.
It's really hard because all the numbers are in your phone.
Yeah, I do know that. My whole life's wrapped up in my phone. So I do understand that. What is, I was at your house today, but what is the address again?
It's West 228, South 8755.
Do you spell out the west and the south?
Nope, you can just put the S there and the W there.
Okay.
And then it's Cherry Street.
These addresses are way different than where I'm from. Big Bend?
Yep,
What's the zip?
53103.
Okay. Is there anything that you can think of that we didn't talk about that maybe we should have, or anything that you can think of that would either help Nicholas or Gypsy or anything?
I just want everyone to know that as much as we tried to like make him not stop talking to her, but see that there are other people out there, there was no way we could do it.
Okay.
He would just get upset.
Has he been like this with other girls?
No.
No?
No.
Has he had a lot of girlfriends?
Maybe one or two. I mean, he has girls that are friends, but
Right.
you know, he had one girlfriend when he was in high school.
Okay.
But no, I mean, like I said, they've been talking for, I'm going to say at least a couple of years.
Okay. And how many times has he went to Springfield to see her?
Just twice.
Okay. And they were both this year?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It's a form of it. It's a form.
Okay. The illness and then
Just like a level of it, yeah.
okay. And who's his doctor?
He hasn't been to the doctor in a while. So
Right.
the doctor that diagnosed him, it's in the papers. I'd probably have to pull the papers out somewhere.
Okay, when's the last time you went to a doctor?
That was probably around 19, maybe. It was probably 19.
Okay. And he functions just fine without his medicine?
Yeah, the thing is with his medicine, when he was living with his dad, he was taking his medicine. And he just didn't want to take it anymore. He moved back in with me and he didn't want to take it anymore. But he seemed to be okay.
Okay.
He wasn't, you know,
Right.
I mean, used to, I raised him. To me, he didn't need it, but
Okay. All right. And he was able to get through school just fine?
yeah, I mean, he was in LD classes, but
Okay. LD classes in high school?
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the thing is, he's a good kid. I've never had any problems with him.
Has he ever become angry with you or anything?
Absolutely not. No way. He would never. No way. No way. Gets a little frustrated, but when he gets frustrated, he'll just cry.
Okay.
No way. He's never been violent. That's what's so shocking.
Okay.
Just the way the girl acted. I mean, how can you do something to your mother or lose your mother and just act like that? I was like, I'm just trying to wrap my head around it.
Did you notice anything odd about her voice?
Just her southern drawl.
Okay.
You know, like, yes ma'am, and that,
Okay.
but no.
Was she high pitchy or squealy or anything?
Kind of. Like,
Okay.
yeah, but when she started telling me that she planned to live at my house and get a job, I was like, what? What is she talking about? You know what I mean? Okay, that's not gonna happen, but I
Okay.
don't know. Sometimes you try and do things for your kids because you
Sure.
just want them to be happy.
Sure.
And as much as we tried to get him to just,
So why were you guys friends with her on Facebook?
I wasn't.
Oh,
She
okay.
just, he asked me to, you know, she wants to ask you questions about, you know, whatever. Fine. You know, I don't have any conversations with her on Facebook. Give me a break.
Okay.
You know, absolutely not.
Okay. But she was talking about wanting to get pregnant.
Yeah, one of my friends called me. She's like, Steph, you need to go on Facebook. Or I was like,
Yeah,
I've known
check
my
this out.
friend since I was like 15 years old, so whatever she says I do, you know,
Mhm.
we go way back. So that's when I was like, okay, she's not okay. Something's not right there, you know. But trying to tell him that, it's like he gets all defiant and, you know,
Right.
defensive, I should say.
Did they ever tell you they were getting married or anything like that?
God, no.
Okay.
I mean, we probably would have had time to his better. So.
Okay.
That's the thing, he's a normal looking kid. I mean, he has, but, you know, he's just was selling himself short. Even like the servers at my work would be like, he's a cute kid, you know. Well, fortunately, he has this beast that's been talking to him for a couple of years, and like I said, he sets his mind to something. It's just like he can't focus on other things. I mean, if you learn about that's a little bit about it.
Okay.
Like if you focus on something, you can be really good at it.
Okay.
But yeah, he wasn't having dating anyone else. I'm like, let's go to church. You might find a nice church girl, you know.
Okay. Well, you can have your phone back, and let me get your phone number in case I need to call
Yeah,
you.
it's 262
Okay.
366
Okay.
4898. And if you do see him before you go back,
Uh-huh.
or I don't know if he's going back with you, probably not, but just tell him that his mom and his stepdad love him,
Okay.
and that you know, we will come and see him.
Okay.
I'm just trying to wait for everything. People at my house, cameras and everything. I just want to give it a
completely
little
understand.
bit,
Yeah.
and you know.
I completely understand, and you know him better than anybody probably in the world. So you know what he's thinking, you know how he's feeling, and you know what's going on with him.
Yeah.
And all I can do
Weird
for
that I
you.
almost feel like he's safer.
Yeah.
It's really, really bad to say, but I almost feel like he's safer now than having contact with her on a regular basis, knowing what I know now.
Yeah. Did you? How long had it been that you were trying to discourage the relationship?
I'd say months. You know,
Okay.
like, Nick, you're a good-looking kid. I mean, you're a nice kid.
Would he always talk about her?
Just that he was always online with her, or she'd send him, she sent him like a ring in the mail or something, and always, I love you, and this and that, and like, you don't even know our relationship on The internet is not a relationship.
What kind of ring did she send me?
I don't know. So she probably got it out of a bubblegum machine. I don't know.
Okay.
But I'm sure he could tell you.
Okay.
You know, it's really sad because he is a good kid and he's a good-looking kid, and for him to ruin his life over that, I'm sorry, but she's a beast.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, that's what we know
explain to
so far.
My younger son, who loves his big brother, you know,
Yeah.
he's the only brother he has, and trying to explain to him, you're probably not going to see Nick, and he doesn't, you know.
Understand. Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'd like to give you my card.
Okay.
And if you think of anything that you want to talk to me about or whatever, you can call me. I'll try my hardest to remember to call you when I know that he's been extradited.
Okay.
Because they won't typically tell the family or us. They just do it because of safety reasons.
Right.
So once I know that he's in our jail, I'll try to give you a call and let you
Okay.
know.
I appreciate everything. I mean, like I said.
It's a hard situation. I can't even imagine to be sitting in your shoes at all. And I know you've been displaced out of your home, and we've had your cell phones, and we've done all of this stuff. But the purpose is because he did something very, very horrible.
Is he going to be allowed to have contact with her?
He wants it bad. And sometimes, I don't know how this works, and I've never understood this in all my years in law enforcement. Sometimes inmates are allowed to write each other back and forth. So he may at some point be able to communicate with her. Now in our facility, he will not be able to communicate with her by mail or any other way. They'll have.
And he wants to?
He does. He just loves her.
He needs a prison shrink or something.
He loves her. He's adamant that he's in love with her and that he worships her. That's what he kept telling me. I worship her. So,
I don't know. I think I'm still in shock about, I haven't talked to anybody, and it's like, I know once I get my friends around me, I'm probably going to lose my mind, but it's like,
yeah.
I'm just trying to keep it together for my kid. I don't want him to see me lose it, you know?
Right. I understand that. I understand that
And
completely.
it's weird because I almost feel like Nick's safer right now than having her orchestrating him doing anything, you know. It was like everything she said, he would, no, you know, okay, baby, or whatever, and oh my God,
Do you know how they met?
no, it just had to be on the internet, that's all I know.
Yeah, that's what they told us, was at like a dating site. So, it was like Christian free
Really?
dating or something like that.
Wow.
But some of the items we collected from his room was, of course, the clothing that he wore whenever he killed Dee, the knife.
Oh my God,
They
if I
had-
would have even thought anything, I would have freaking grabbed him and taken him right down here and said,
Take care
Bye.
of this.
yeah, absolutely.
I think there was a little around $4,000 to $5,000 of cash that they had stolen from the lady, that her mom, before she left. We took some of this computer stuff, some of their love notes, clothing, cell phone, things like that.
Wow.
So,
I mean, I knew that he was like madly in love with her. Why, I have no idea, but there's no way I could comprehend him doing this. Like I said, he's always been a good kid. He's never given me trouble.
well,
Good-natured kid, you know?
he definitely did it. He definitely told us exactly how he did it, and
Well, yeah,
It
I mean,
matches.
he'll be honest. He's honest.
Yeah.
He's honest.
it matches everything he said. Matches, you know, our scene and
Yeah.
everything, and it's consistent. And
Is she like, I mean, is she taking any sort of, you know, is she like, well, okay, it was me too, or is she trying to put it all on?
She takes some responsibility, but not much. Not much at all.
Like I heard someone say, they said something on news like, I'm like, give me a break. You know, a couple of months before that, my friend's calling me saying she wants to have a baby with him.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
That statement right there, she made on a Facebook post. Did you see the Facebook post where it
No.
says, okay, that's right. Well, on Dee and Gypsy's Facebook post that they share, There's some horrible messages that were posted on there that said like, I believe like they slashed her or like I slashed her, I killed her, and then the girl's dead too. Well, those all were actually posted by Gypsy. I'm done.
Thank you for everything.
Well,
like I said,
my heart breaks for you, and if I see him, I'll be glad to tell him that.
yeah, just tell him that we love him, and
you have my card, and
yeah.
if you have any questions or say something gets confusing here and you're like, I don't know why this is happening or that's happening, maybe you can give me a call and I can call up here and get you some answers.
All right.
And
I just want you to know that, you know, whatever he's done, he is a good kid.
I get that feeling when I talk to him.
He is a really good kid, and anything you ask him, he will be honest with you.
In the end, this wasn't just a shooting investigation. It became a story of family loyalty, conflicting statements, and a mother's attempt to shield her son from the consequences of his actions. From the moment Kathy claimed responsibility, investigators were faced with a puzzling question. Why wasn't the evidence matching her story? As detectives dug deeper, witness accounts, the 911 call, and the victim's own statements began pointing in a different direction. According to investigators, Kathy's confession was not the truth but an effort to protect her son, Eddie Can. What started as a simple admission soon unraveled into a much larger investigation that ultimately focused on the person police believe was truly responsible for shooting Jeremy Stinnett. Whether Kathy believed she was helping her son or only delaying the inevitable, one thing became clear. The truth was far more complicated than anyone initially realized. What are your thoughts on this case? Do you think Kathy believed she could protect her son? Or did her actions only make matters worse? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this case breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more true crime interrogations.